Welcome to our Plant Finder web kiosk tutorial. I'm Terry Jones from Joy of Plants. In this tutorial I'll show you how to set up the plants you stock list for your Plant Finder via matching and uploading a stock list. You should use this method if you already have a stock list of plants, for example from an EPOS export or supplier lists. First we'll look at the Plant Finder to see what the plants you stock list looks like. Click on Find Plants by Name in the Plant Finder homepage. Normally Joy of Plants will set up your initial plants you stock list as part of the Plant Finder installation. As you may recall, you can click between the two tabs to switch between plants you sell and the encyclopedia. The text that appears on the Plants You Stock tab is customised to your company's chosen words when we set up your Plant Finder. You see it appears here as Plants We Stock, but other Plant Finders may have it set to Our Plant Range. To update the plants you stock, you will need Chrome as a browser on your PC, your hub.joyofplants.com login details, the username and password, Excel or LibreOffice as the program for updating spreadsheets, and the URL for your Plant Finder to check the results of your update. To update the plants you stock via a stock list, first we prepare the stock list for matching. Then we match the stock list using the Joy of Plants Plant Name List Matcher tool. Then we check the match stock list to deal with any plants that didn't directly match. Then we upload the matched stock list to update the plants you stock list in the Plant Finder. Then finally we check the Plant Finder's plants you stock list to make sure the update has worked. I'll now show you how to prepare the stock list. We open the stock list file in Excel or LibreOffice to check the contents. We need to note down which column contains the names and which row the names start on, as we need this info when we upload the file. In this file, plant names are in column A and names start at row 3. We need to make sure that all parts of the plant name are in one column. So if your plant names include genus, species and variety, all those parts are in one column. We also need to make sure that all the plant names include a genus or high-level common name as the first word of the name. If plant names are not in this format, we need to correct them before matching the stock list. For example, they need to have Rosa or Rose at the start of the name and not the word bush as we have here. So we'll correct that. After we've made any changes, we save the file. If when you open your stock file to check the contents, you see that the plant names are split across 3 columns, like this stock file where we have genus, species and variety in separate columns, don't worry. There's a quick way to bring the plant names together into one column using the concatenate function in Excel. For details of how to use the concatenate function, see our video, Tutorial 5, Use the Plant Name List Matcher to match plant lists. Now I'll show you how to match the prepared stock list in the Joy of Plants hub. Go to hub.joyofplants.com. Log in using your username and password. In usernames it doesn't matter about capital letters, in passwords it does. If you've forgotten your password, click the Click Here link. Click Kiosk Web Plant Finder in the Hub homepage. This takes you to the Plant Finder Content Management page. In this page, you can manage all the content in the Plant Finder. The second section here has the options for managing the plants we stock list. There are two sides for managing the plants we stock list. We will use the options on the left-hand side to set plants we stock from your stock list. Click Match Your Stock List. This opens a new tab in your browser for uploading your file. Click Find File and find your prepared stock list file. Click Open, then click Upload File. Choose the column that contains the plant names, column A, and the row where plant names start, in this case row 3. Choose whether to match to genus or species for plants that don't get a direct match. We'll choose Yes. This means that the match will add the genus or species to your plants you stock list to show customers you sell the genus or species, even if we don't have the particular variety you sell in our library. Click Match Plant List. It may take a few moments to do the match, depending on how long your plant list is. Click Download File. Save the download file in the same folder as your stock list file. For downloads, we give you a zip file to compress the file. Double-click on the file to open the zip and extract the matched stock list file. Now I'll show you how to check your matched stock list. So we'll open the file in Excel or LibreOffice. First, we'll save the file with a new name, so we can keep the original matched file. We use File, Save As, and Save a File in the same place. We give it a name that lets us know we've checked this file. Next, we may need to adjust the column widths to see the content. The first column has our original plant names. Column B is new, and it has the Joy of Plants matched name. Column D is new. It has the Joy of Plants PID number. This is the unique reference number for the plant. And column E contains comments back from the matching tool. As you can see, it's done a good job with matching many of the plant names. Our list matcher is very good. It can cope with common names, misspellings, abbreviations, and many of the codes used in EPOS stock lists. But it can miss some matches altogether, or may match to more than one possible plant, where the name is not a direct match to a name in our library. So this is what we're going to look for when we check the matched stock list. Plants with no matches and plants with possible matches. To find plants with no match at all, we look for plants where the JOP PID code is blank. We can sort on the JOP PID number to find all the plants with a blank. First, select all the plants. Then on the Data menu, choose the Sort option and sort on column D in ascending order. Then all the plants with a blank will be pushed to the bottom of the list. For those plants with blanks, we can check to see whether the plant names contain odd codes or some text that has prevented a match. I can see 2 here with the code PB in front of the common name rows. Where we find these things, we can remove the odd codes or text from the stock list name, save the list and match it again. It's best to do this before checking any of the possible matches. I won't do that now, but you get the idea. So now we're going to find plants where there was more than one match found. So we look at the content in the comments column. We're looking for a comment that includes the text might e.g. be. So we can do a search for this text, might e.g. be, to find plants where there are possible matches. We look at the suggested possible matches included in the comment, and if one is correct, we copy and paste the correctly suggested PID number into the Jot PID column. We might also decide to fix a plant name in the stock list to improve future matches. Then I'll search again for the next possible match and continue like this, making fixes to the PID numbers that were matched according to the possible matches found by the tool. After we've finished checking the matches like this, we save the file and note down which column contains the Jot PID numbers and which row the numbers started on. For more tips and techniques for checking matched plant lists, see our video, Tutorial 5, Use the Plant Name List Matcher to match plant lists. Now I'll show you how to upload the checked matched stock list. Click the other tab in your browser to go back to the Plant Finder Content Management page. Click Upload Matched Stock List. Find your matched file, click Open and click Upload File. Choose which column contains the Jot PID numbers, in this case column D and numbers starting on row 3. Choose the plant stock list to change. There's a drop-down list for the list to change. This will normally only contain one option, the name of the default plant list. If you add multiple plant lists, for example because you have multiple kiosks, this list will contain more options. Choose how to change the list. We will leave it selected to add plants. This will merge in the new plants to the current list. If we wanted to replace the list, we'd choose Replace List. Click Next. It may take a few moments to update your list. The message will tell you when the upload is completed. Click Done. Now we'll check the Plant Finder's Plants We Stock list to see the effect of our changes and make sure everything has worked. In the Plant Finder, click Refresh to update the Plant Finder. Click Find Plants by Name. Look at the Plants We Stock list. We can see the numbers have changed to include the new plants we have added, so we've successfully updated our Plants We Stock list. Before we finish, I'll cover some frequently asked questions. Can I add plant availability details, or plants we sell, plants for order? Yes, add the availability and availability details columns to your stock list before you match it, and select the availability columns when you upload your matched and checked stock list. See the tutorial on Add Plant Availability for more information. Can I change the title on the Plants We Stock tab? The person with manager access can change this in hub.joyofplants.com under Settings, Plant Finder, Customization. Can I add links to my webshop pages from the Plant Finder? Yes, you can do this if you have a premium Plant Finder account and you're using our image and text library with your webshop. What do we do about plants we sell that only matched at genus or species level? You can add new varieties of plants yourself if you have the Add and Share Plants upgrade turned on in your account. You will need a good image for which you own the copyright and full details about the plant. See the tutorial on Joy of Plants Library, Add and Share Plants. And finally, some troubleshooting for problems you might experience. If you see popular plants is shown as the title instead of our plant range or plants we stock in the plants list, contact support@joyofplants.com to update your plant finder to use your personalised plant list. I can't upload my plant list for matching. It seems to get stuck. Make sure that you've chosen the correct column for the plant name. There may be an issue with matching a specific plant in your list. Please send a copy of the list you're trying to match to support@joyofplants.com and we'll take a look at it for you. You've reached the end of our video now. Thanks for watching. Watch the next tutorial in our series by clicking the video link here, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for all our videos.